What is up and welcome to Rad Potential. We got the E36 back in the garage and today we're going to install this Dinan intake on it. Carly's got the same intake on her M Coupe and it sounds sick. So I went ahead and just bit the bullet and bought one for my car. So I'm going to show you how to install it on an E36. It should be pretty straightforward. I got the instructions. I'm going to run through them, let you know if I come across anything or tips and tricks along the way. All right, step one, we're gonna pull off the factory airbox. Super easy. There's a clip on here and a clip here. And there should be two 10mm. In my case, there is only one, because that's all I put back together. And you can leave the cruise control thing there, set your 10mm aside. And this whole thing pull right out, and now we've got space for our new intake to go in. So a little bit of extra previous information. I had my whole front end off not too long ago when I did my manual swap, and I started to do this intake install, but decided I didn't have enough time for it. But right here there is the horn that you're gonna have to remove. So you have your two horns right down in this cavity, and for this Dinan intake it goes down through here. You have to cut out this one. So I previously did it with the bumper off. I just took some tin snips and snipped the bracket off, and here it is. Well, here's the bracket that I cut, and here's the horn. It gives you instructions to relocate it and mount it to the back of the bumper using one of the fog light brackets, but one horn is plenty loud for my track car, so we're not going to bother doing that. With that being said, I'm not sure if I'm going to have to pull the bumper back off for the rest of this, but I'm just going to try to go ahead with it back on and try not to remove it. Well, this went from a little bit of a explanation how-to to now it's done. You can see here there's a bracket that's supposed to be installed like this on top of the filter down here that covers the little corner, and it holds the filter in place. I kind of just decided that it's not necessary. You got a riv nut into your frame rail and the sheet metal right here behind the headlight, and that filter is big enough that it basically sits in that compartment tight, and with the clamps up here holding it to the MAF, it's not moving anywhere. I mean, you can see I just shook it, and it's going to be just fine. So there, install done. All you got to do is pull out your other one, clamp this together, shove it down in the hole, and it's on. So we'll go get some driving footage and get some GoPro. Maybe I'll stick a GoPro in here and you can hear how it sounds, because it really does sound awesome. At least it does in Carly's car. So next, I've got a headlight issue. I'll just include it here. I'm going to figure out why. I just replaced headlight bulbs and this one's still not working. So there's some wiring issue going on down here that's shorted or something. So we'll try to figure that out. Well, the headlight turned out to be a super easy fix. As you can see, both headlights are working. First thing I checked, came to the fuse box, pulled it open. Well, you don't need to look at that, but 11 and 12 right here are the right and left side low beams. Sure enough, pulled out the driver's side low beam fuse and it was burnt up. So new fuse in there and we're good to go. We got working headlights. All right, we got the car warming up. We're gonna go for a quick little spin around the block and see how the new intake sounds. well, I think that's gonna be it for this one. I got my new headlights aimed and adjusted properly and took the car for a drive. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it that well. I might go out and drive tomorrow and put a GoPro in the engine bay and wear a helmet. So if you see that, I included it. Anyway, hope you like the install. Hope you like the sound of the Dinan intake. It's a little more subtle than it is in Carly's Z3 M. I don't know if that's because there's more sound deadening in there or if it's just because the exhaust on this car is louder because she has a stock exhaust. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for following along. Keep it rad.